You see, in the context of a gas shortage in our country, and also the petroleum and diesel shortage, the maybe it is because of the panic buying, etc. Everything in that context, we have to understand one thing: okay, the technology of coal gasification. You see, this proposal is there for a long period of time. You know very well, coal is a dirty fuel. We generally call it as dirty fuel because lot of pollutants are being emitted when we use coal, when we burn coal. Okay, so one technology we are after is gasification of coal. Convert the coal into gas. You know very well, though fossil fuel based, these gas based fuels are cleaner than the fuels like petroleum, diesel, or rest of the things like coal, etc. etc. Among them, coal is the most dirtiest. So, in that context, this technology, coal gasification, becomes very important. Of course, we are trying it for a long period of time. Unfortunately, we could not do it. Now, full efforts are there. You can say like that. So, in that context, one conference has been held by the Honorable Minister for Coal, and he gave an address. There, he has proposed efforts by the government to realize this technology. Okay. So, coal gasification, it is key to India's energy security and industrial growth. Okay. This has been proposed by the Honorable Minister for Coal and Mines at the Bharat Electricity Summit 2026. You see, India, we can say our energy sector is built with coal, especially the electricity generation component is to a great extent has is being dependent on coal. So nearly 400 billion tons of coal reserves are there in our country. So with respect to coal, we are the global leaders. We have one of the largest coal reserves in our country compared to the rest of the world. Then 55% of the energy, especially the electricity, is coming from the coal. So the electricity or energy is coming from the thermal powered coal power plant. Like I told, in this 70% of 74% of the electricity generated from the in our country, that is coming from the thermal power plants only. Okay, then annual demand is 100 billion tons, and it's further going to increase in the future, and by 2047 it is going to become 1 billion tons per year. So this shows growing trend of energy demands in our country. Then we have some strategic priorities also, and we have import dependence, and in that we have to achieve resilience. Okay, those areas we will see. You see, we have now uh, our energy segment. If you see, we are import dependent. We are already seeing the crisis, gas crisis. Now, petroleum and diesel crisis has also been started. So, in that context, we have to achieve resilience. Okay, we should be in a position to withstand these types of shocks in the future. Okay, so if you see our import dependency on crude oil, we are dependent up to 83%, natural gas 50%. Some reports are saying that 60% natural gas is coming from or through the imports. Then methanol and fertilizers, 90% or more than 90% of imported dependence. So in this context, we need a transformative technology that convert coal into gas. So coal will be converted into, through some technology, coal will be converted into gaseous form, and that will be called as syngas. What is the advantage when we convert coal into gas? You know very well, coal is a dirty fuel. When we burn it, lot of pollutant is okay, but we convert it into gas. It is a cleaner. It will become a cleaner fuel comparatively. Some other chemicals will also come, and it can be utilized in fertilizers, and it can be used for generating the clean hydrogen. Okay, you know very well, we are saying that hydrogen will become the future for the fuel. Everything will going to be hydrogen and other renewable sources in the future, so we can generate clean hydrogen. These are the advantages. In that context only, we have initiated the National Coal Gasification Mission. The target is to uh, generate or 100 million tons of gasification by 2030. That capacity has to be achieved. Then rupees 8,500 crore rupees of incentives have been proposed for both the public and the private sector projects. Then further, private sector is expected to invest some 64,000 crore rupees worth of money. Then you see there are proposals for developing underground coal gasification also, which can be termed which is termed as UCG. Okay, so where this is useful, this is useful where inaccessible coal reserves are there, and there we can use this underground coal gasification, and this will also have lower impact, environmental impact. Okay, so in this way, this is coal gasification is going to become a sustainable and this is going to develop a sustainable and collaborative ecosystem, or this requires building a sustainable and collaborative ecosystem, this effort. So in which all the stakeholders, industry, academia, startups, and research centers have to take place or participate. Okay, so in that context, government also has some commitment. What is the commitment? The government already declared that we are going to become net zero by 2070. Okay, so the government is going to provide support. It is it is going to come up with appropriate and supportive policies, and it is going to are ready to give required approval. So in achieving this, we need a balanced approach in which we have to balance the sustainability. Means in the long term, we shall be in a position to sustain our economic growth. Plus, at the same time, we shall be in a position to achieve the net zero. So this is what is about the coal gasification.